team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. NBA legends on why Dirk Nowitzki was better than everyone. And I gotta give Dirk his credit, man. He was the only person to sweep Kobe, completely kill KD, and kill LeBron all in the same year. The year he won the finals, man, he did his thing. So shout out to Dirk. But before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We're on the way to 10K. Almost there, man. So you right there that's watching, go ahead and help me out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video because it helps with the algorithms. And write something in the comments. Let me know where Dirk ranks all time. Or not even all time, but just where does Dirk rank as far as, you know, players you've seen? Because Dirk is kind of my era. You know, Dirk is kind of the newer era in a way, kind of. Like, it's not so much, you know, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. It's part of the Kobe era. So, you know, where does Dirk rank all time as far as what you've seen? And Dirk is in my top 10. I haven't seen 10 players ever better than Dirk Nowitzki. But let's get into this video. I kind of want to see some stuff that I've never seen before. I've saw a lot of Dirk, but I'm sure it's going to be some stuff in this video I've never seen before. So let's get into it. We got NBA legends on why Dirk Nowitzki was better than everyone. Let's get it.
4, 3:21 left. Nash cross-court Finley wide open. Fakes the three. Gives to Nowitzki. Drive by you.
Hey! Dirk had that? When did Dirk have that? Oh, I'll just let this play. When did Dirk have that? I was gonna always say, this is why I appreciate Dirk so much. Because he did all that, 20,000 points, whatever, top 10 all-time in scoring, and wasn't athletic. But that play right there made me can't even say that. When was that? Had to be his rookie year. It had to be.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean Davis.
What up, Sean?
Thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion about how good Dirk Nowitzki really was. This is the second Dirk Nowitzki NBA Legends video, but I found some new clips that you hopefully haven't seen before. But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. Alright, enough said. Let's get right into it.
2 intros, Sean David. I mean, I got 3 intros, including mine and his.
So the first player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is Jason Kidd. Obviously, a teammate of Dirk Nowitzki. So
Dallas
Mavericks. What he has to say.
Coming back to Dallas for the second time to be able to meet the big German Dirk Nowitzki I was in awe because you got to see him, you know, from afar, and you hear about the things, his work ethic and the things he did, you know, on the court, and how dominant he was. Now to be a teammate, I thought I was like a kid in a candy store.
You talk about in the game evolving, and here's this guy, you know, 7 feet tall, shoots it like, you know, Larry Bird, just can score, can beat you in so many ways.
One of the most unguardable shots.
Yeah, you can't block it.
Back in the 90s, and that, you know, foreign players just weren't good. You know, they weren't good enough to play in the NBA. They weren't tough enough. You know, whether that narrative was fair or not, that was out there. And Dirk was one of the first guys as a young guy coming in the league, learning, gaining respect, getting better, becoming an all-star, eventually an MVP, eventually a champion. And I think changing that narrative.
During our
So skilled. What's up, Sean Marion, with your hair, bro?
Just playing one-on-one.
First it's the jump shot, now it's the head.
We figured he's going to be cross-matched as well as I, you know what I'm saying, on multiple defenders. It was going to make it very interesting, challenge. So that was one of the funnest things.
How do you guard
that? We competed, we practiced and stuff up, and we was able to really help each other.
I remember there was my first kind of couple rookie games, and we played Dirk, and
before China Fry say what he about to say, do y'all think that Dirk still lives in Dallas? Because, like, the perception that I think of when I think of Dallas doesn't really typically remind me of a Dirk Nowitzki type lifestyle. But Dirk is the man. I know he probably, like, he walk anywhere in Dallas and he gets the highest praise. Like, even Luka, the way Luka is right now, there's no way. I could be wrong. I'm sure it's going to be some Dallas people watching this video, people that live in Dallas or just live in that area. But even all the stuff Luka is doing right now, I don't think he gets more respect than what Dirk gets. Not yet. Luka gonna have to do a lot more. You know, Luka is doing his thing right now, don't get me wrong, but what Dirk brought a championship. Dirk did a lot of things. He played for that, played for that city for what, 20 years? So what Dirk got, I'm sure that's what Luka is striving towards. And Luka probably eventually will pass Dirk as far as his Dallas Mavericks legacy, but that takes away nothing what Dirk did, man. Dirk, like I said, Dirk swept Kobe. There's not too many people out there that I could say just dominated the Lakers and Kobe. Like the Pistons was that one year in the finals. And then Dallas. Like other than that, I don't really remember nobody else doing it. So shout out to Dirk, man. He's a GOAT.
I was like, dang,
he's goaty.
Nowitzki, and the next thing you know, he's yelling, "Give me the burger!" And I'm like, "What's
burger?
the burger?" Oh, the basket, you know. The next thing you know, he gave me 32. And I was so happy after the game. I was like, man, did you see how good he was? And my parents are like, Jenny, you just barbecued you. I said, but it looks, there's nothing I can do. And that was the thing with Dirk. There's nothing you could do.
And the
too
next
big, too skilled,
involved
too good of a shooter.
Nash, again, a teammate of Dirk Nowitzki, who had a pretty successful run with the Dallas Mavericks.
Dirk and I can't.
Let me know in the comments right now, who you taking? Steve Nash or Jason Kidd? That's so tough because Jason Kidd does things that Steve Nash couldn't do, and Steve Nash do things that Jason Kidd couldn't do. Just being 6'5" and, you know, this great passer and defender that Jason Kidd was, I'm sure Steve Nash would have loved to have been that player. But Jason Kidd couldn't shoot the way Steve Nash could shoot. Like, I'll put Steve Nash up there as one of the greatest shooters that I ever seen with Steph Curry and Dirk. And, you know, like I said, Steve Nash and Reggie Miller. Like, these are the type of players that you put as far as the best shooters ever. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments who you taking, Steve Nash or Jason Kidd.
Came there as like guys that people were really unsure about.
Yeah.
I was traded there. The day I came for my press conference after the draft, Dirk came for his. He was the first pick, whatever. I can't remember. He was like picks like 7, 8, 9, whatever it was. And I think he'd risen quickly. Like he was totally not known, and then he made his way to the hoop summit. Then like had 38.
I played against him in that game. Yeah,
he went off, right?
I really get to
Q Rich always trying to talk about what he did.
Yeah.
He went off.
Yeah, I had about 23 too, though.
Rise, and so the Mavs were like, we need him. Let's get him over here. Let's get him assimilated. He, like, you know, we remember him now as like this, like not only a great player, but like a killer at the end of games.
Right.
Like, you know, like closer. Yeah. Right. That wasn't his personality at first. He had to overcome with a lot of hard work and like. You know, he grew into that.
I didn't know how great he was until one day I'm at TNT and I saw that he passed me up on the score. And I'm like, wait. I had to go back and make sure that, you know, they
all
were
them threes.
And then I had to look and I was like, man, he's really been consistent, especially after his second and third year. But will always be recognized as one of the greatest Mavericks ever. There was only one guy on that list that was the main guy. So my question is, can your main guy be a stretch four guy?
No.
Because Dirk Nowitzki is the only main guy that was a stretch four guy that led his team to a championship.
See, but I think Dirk is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think Dirk and Kevin Durant, they're a little bit different because they get the ball. When we start talking about stretch forward, we're basically talking about who stands out there and opens up the court.
Yeah.
I don't think Dirk is a stretch four. I think Dirk's a guy you get a ball to and let him go.
Especially Dirk in his earlier years, you could put him at that elbow line area or that pinch post. He did the fadeaway with the knee up where guys now, Kevin Durant, are copying him with the fadeaway. So he had a back to the basket game as well. But on the flip side, he just so happened to be one of the best 6'10", 6'11" shooters this game has ever seen.
Killed the big three.
We
battled against each other. And when he came in the league, I don't know if his ceiling was that high or his expectations. And that's Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, I got a chance to play for Don Nelson. I think Don Nelson needs to be credited for the way that this kid played, because if you would have put him in the post at a young age, I don't know if he would have been as successful. But being able in that mid-range, then stretching at the three-pointer. And as a big guy, you know, Bosh, we weren't used to, when you first come in the league, playing out on that three-point line, moving laterally. So hard to stop Dirk Nowitzki when he has that kickstand and he's going.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's always been a player to play to his strength.
Yeah.
He's got that high release.
Yeah.
He's got a great post game, but he extended it a little bit. That Karl Malone elbow type area, the extended post, he became a master at that and could always face you up and knock shots down as well.
All right, rank these three for me, or start, bench, cut, rank them, whatever you want to do. Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, and Tim Duncan. Those are probably the top three power forwards or top three bigs that I ever seen. That's, you know, as far as my era growing up and, you know, just when I fell in love with basketball, those are the top three. And then you could probably put Chris Bosh and Chris Webber, you know, right behind them. But rank those three for me. Dirk Nowitzki, KG, and Tim Duncan. Rank those three for me, y'all.
Oh, to shoot threes. And
What you doing, Ibaka?
He's just such a great competitor, and just to, you know, play against him, there's not much you can do. I mean,
look at how good defense
come on.
you had.
I mean,
it didn't matter.
And the things that people don't see, he gives you that nudge, and that sends you flying a little bit, and you don't want to foul.
Yeah.
And I mean,
ooh, with the
he's
step
the guy
back?
that's really made that one-legged jumper
That's
very
tough.
popular.
I mean, I watched him when he was in high school. I think he played against the USA select team. And I watched this dude score like 35, 12 rebounds. And I never really seen a big dude like that can go coast to coast, stop on a dime and pull up for a three. I seen the Chris Webbers and the KGs who can push it and make plays, but never a big dude who can stop somebody and pull up with a soft touch on the three. So, you know, Dirk is a legend to me because of he's one of a kind. You know what I mean? He's truly one of a kind.
Yeah, when you talk about, you know, one of a kind and legends, you know, we have one sitting next to us that's getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
How did you do against Dirk?
Hey, well, I tell you, I used to go at Dirk because a player that's great on offense, you make him pay on the defensive end. So I tried to put him in a mixer, inside and outside, keep him moving.
Okay, see, big fella, come on.
Okay, big fella.
He's amazing. One of my favorite players ever. Play the game. Just his ability, what he's able to do, you know, at his size, his ability to shoot the ball, his ability to sacrifice.
Dirk, battles. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Playing each other twice in the NBA championship. You're going to walk away with some scars. You're going to walk away with a healthy version of dislike and a healthy version of how much you respect and how much love that you can have for a competitor. I love Dirk as a career he had, a career that is a legendary career that a lot of people once again don't talk about. I love the fact that, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, that we get to go in the Hall of Fame together. And just to be able to compete against him and win a championship in 06, that really solidified like my career and my talents. And then to watch him come back and win his in 2011, even though it hurt us as a team, as a fan of the game, I can appreciate what that did for the game of basketball and what that did for one of the game's greatest.
5 years later.
One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA Finals history.
That one championship was enough. You don't need to win 3, 4, 5. That one for him. The way he did it, the route to get there.
The toughest.
That was going to change the game. Michael changed the game. I think Dirk...
They said Dirk had the toughest route. You know, I told y'all who he had to go against. He had to go against Kobe. He had to go against KD. Then he had to go against LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh. Like, that's a tough road to win a championship. And, you know, I heard some stuff where he was saying, like, he didn't really have any motivation to win another championship after that. But I get it. You know, after having that route and exceeding so many expectations, you're like, man, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody anymore. I proved enough. Like, I'm going to keep, you know, getting my buckets. I'm going to keep playing basketball at a high level, but I don't need any type of motivation. I don't need any type of, I don't need to prove anything to nobody anymore. I proved it. And I respect it, man.
Nowitzki changed the game for big men coming in because 25 years ago, Dirk is on the low post.
And not only that, the floodgates really opened for international players.
by looking at the success of Dirk.
That's wonderful.
And, you know, arguably, and I will say this,
a little athletic right there, though.
Big man shooter the game has ever seen. Certainly 7-footer. And the skills that he possessed, because he was that inside-outside threat. If you look at a lot of the international players and look at our game today, how so much is predicated with having a stretch 4 and a stretch 5, being able to knock down threes, you know, be the trailer on a break and knock down threes.
Kobe couldn't even be mad.
Of Dirk.
So how good was Dirk Nowitzki in my opinion? Well, I'm not sure if I said it that often on this show, but when I saw the 2011 finals and the performance of Dirk Nowitzki, he in my opinion was first class. Like, he was in the upper class of NBA legends. The NBA legend of NBA legends. And in general, if you take a look at his career, I love players who stay their entire career with one franchise. And he was not only the franchise player, but he was the face of Dallas. And to me, I gotta be honest, Dirk Nowitzki is not only one of the greatest players of all time, he's probably my second greatest European player of all time. Just my opinion.
Who's first?
Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notifications button.
I don't know who you would have had first. Who do y'all think he had number 1 right there? But I appreciate y'all for watching that video. Dirk was a killer. Dirk was a monster, man. I said monster because I see that Clyde Drexler video right there. Should I react to that? Let me know in the comments if I should react to that, man. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and like this video if you like this video. And write something in the comments. Let me know where Dirk ranks all time. Well, 2 of them. I need 2 answers. Where does he rank all time? And where does he rank as far as, you know, the last 20 years, last 30 years? But I appreciate y'all like always.